Anyways, Dick Schoof, he is not affiliated to any political party. So I believe he was head of the Dutch secret police, the AIVD, before this whole thing. And it's pretty clear that he's not enjoying his new job whatsoever. But yeah, he seems like an intelligent enough guy, but it is all a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't really. Also, the current Dutch politics, like the people that are running the country, a lot of them, like, they're the people that made the most noise, and the people that were like, fuck the people, fuck the government, we need to do it differently, right? Like, those people are now in charge, and they are finding out that, yeah, it's hard to do things when you have to work with a constitution and laws and everything. So they're making a lot of noise, but they're not really achieving anything. It's all a little bit, like, they're finding out now that it seems to be a little bit difficult when you have, it's a lot of loud talking, but very little execution, which is, I don't know. So every once in a while, I update myself on Dutch politics. And I see that they're still not achieving shit. So we're just going away again. It's a lot of victim blaming and stuff, which I really don't like. It's a lot of people that are pointing fingers. So right now, for example, one of their arguments is that there are too many immigrants in the Netherlands, right? So that's like one of their main talking points. So the way they want to fix this, because they wanted to, like, we're gonna send all of them back, right? Like, that was one of their arguments. But it turns out that's not really, legal. So what they're currently trying to do is declare certain sections of Syria to be safe. So they can send the people back, because you can only legally send people back to regions that are considered to be safe. Now, obviously, it is not. But they're like, well, that one city is not completely, you know, fucked. So maybe we can send them out. Like, it's a lot of fucking talk about irrelevant shit. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you listen to it and you're like, come on, man. You guys are in charge of so much money. Why are we discussing, like, why are we spending weeks? It's so dumb. It's so stupid. I get tilted every time I look at Dutch politics, and then I stop looking at it for weeks. And then sometimes I go back in.
Hello, hi, Lowko.
What's going on, Jasmine? Thank you very much for the 67. Another big talking point was that they wanted to bring the maximum speed on the highway up. And it turns out that's difficult to do because in many areas it's not safe. So they have determined, I think it's 4 different sections of highway that are like maybe 10 kilometers each. So they've determined 4 areas in the entire country, I think totaling about 50 kilometers, maybe 30 miles, where they are indeed gonna be increasing the speed limit, or at the very least they're doing research as to whether or not it would be safe in those locations. Like, what the fuck? Why are we spending time on this? My God, man, just because it was one of your fucking election things, then you can now tell the people, well, look, we did it. We made 50 kilometers of highway slightly quicker than before. Good job. Good job. You did it. Well done. I want to go vroom vroom. Yeah. A lot of problem fixing that doesn't really go to the source. Like, a lot of problem fixing that doesn't really directly solve the issue, but more or less finds one of the problems that is reasonably fixable, Rather than going to the bottom of it, we just kind of stick to the surface level. It is... See, I'm getting all worked up thinking about it right now. A lot of stuff that is just wholly frustrating, man. Nice little politics. Oh shit! Oh shit, Piggle! Or Pig General, thank you so much! 3 years! Woo! I can't really clap when I'm holding a minion. But it's okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, good old politics. Thank you for the support, Pig. So every once in a while, I look at politics and I get sad. And then I stop looking at it. And then sometimes I go back again and I get sad again. And then the cycle continues. But it seems like every country is getting its turn, you know? Like with the people that make the most noise. The people that are all complaining a lot and then they get put into power and then they don't achieve shit. Every European country is taking a turn, dude. Apparently the Netherlands is doing their turn right now. Turns out it's kind of hard to run a country. It's easier to shout. What's up, Barnacle? Hello. But I still go out and vote. Every time. And then I get sad. Bay, bay, bay. Absolutely. The cycle is eternal. If they fix the problems, they wouldn't have jobs. Yeah, either that or there's always problems. I don't know. Baby Bay was also a pretty good example. This is like a specific party that basically was set up mostly for farmers. So like this is like the farmers party that started a couple years ago. And one of their big things was like, we're gonna go to Brussels and we're gonna tell them that this is not how we do it in the Netherlands. And people are like, yes, go vote for them, yeah. And then they went to Brussels after they got in power and they're like, yeah, well, no. So now they're trying to figure out how to do anything. It's honestly a brilliant plan, really. It was a great idea. My favorite part about the British politics over the last couple of years is what leaked a couple of weeks ago, that Boris Johnson wanted to invade the Netherlands. That was by far my favorite part. Ay, ay, ay. Invading the Netherlands from the UK for COVID vaccines, yes. So apparently they wanted to invade the Netherlands because the Netherlands, according to Mr. Johnson, had a certain amount of COVID vaccines that belonged to the United Kingdom. And they were gonna go out on a boat and steal it. And apparently they researched this and then they decided that it probably was not a good idea to betray a long-standing ally. Yes, this is a real thing. Now, we don't really know exactly how real it is, because this is also right around the time that Boris Johnson had a book come out. Like they released a book, his memoirs or whatever. So it's really hard to say if it's like actually something that happened or just something to try and drive up sales. But he apparently mentioned this. Hold up, let me, This is the first time you hear of this? Yes. This is insane, dude. Boris Johnson considered an aquatic raid on a Dutch warehouse to seize COVID vaccines during the height of the pandemic. The former Prime Minister discussed plans with senior military officials in March of 2021. The AstraZeneca vaccine at the time at the heart of the cross-channel row over exports, and Johnson believed the EU was treating the UK with malice. He had commissioned some work on whether it might be technically feasible to launch an aquatic raid on a warehouse in Leiden in the Netherlands and to take which was legally ours and which the UK desperately needed. The Deputy Chief of the Defense Staff told the Prime Minister the plan was certainly feasible and would involve using rigid inflatable boats to navigate Dutch canals. They would rendezvous at the target, enter, secure the hostage goods, exfiltrate using articulated lorry, and make their way to the channel ports. Bro, this is so that's insane. That's fucking insane. Like the guy's been playing fucking Call of Duty missions or something. You're gonna invade a long-standing ally for hundreds of years with a rubber boat? No, but seriously though, like as stupid as it is, and how funny that story is, that is so fucking weird. That is so weird. Operation Market Garden? Right. Mate, it sounds like a movie I would watch. Like, I'm just picturing a bunch of like British guys in like full special gear pedaling a rubber boat through the canals in Leiden and then trying to like infiltrate a facility, loading everything onto a lorry and then driving the lorry to the coast and then trying to, I guess, what the fuck? That is so silly. Also, to make matters worse, from Leiden it would not be an easy job. Like Leiden is not on the convenient side of the water. It does sound like a Mission Impossible music, yeah. probably bring helicopters. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Should probably just not do it. So there were a lot of memes going around on Dutch social media. There's a lot of paintings of all of the wars that the Netherlands has had with Britain, with boats and stuff back in the day. I saw a lot of lads getting ready. There are a lot of good memes. A lot of lads getting ready to hop onto the boat again for the next Anglo War. Like, it's funny, but also very pathetic. Okay, how's the highlighting coming along? I think we're nearly done. I think NATO would have responded if they went through with that plan. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Slap on the wrist, yeah. Strongly worded letter. Okay. I think that is this claw done. We got some nice bright green highlights on some of the areas. It's not necessarily the tidiest painting I've ever done, but I think it's good enough. We can actually do maybe a tiny little touch up over here. I did already go over this, but it's really hard to see. Yeah, this is good. I'm liking it. Guys, that means we need to go ahead and glue this sucker on. I want this arm to be kind of like that forward. Yeah. I am gonna do the same thing that I did over on the other side. I'm gonna scratch up this area over here, just because I hope that it's gonna more permanently stick to it. I gotta try and see if I can do a couple of tiny little edge highlights over here on this side too. Okay, we've scratched up the surface a bunch. What's up, Lena? Lulu. Actually, this is supposed to be coppery. A lot of this is going to be covered by the arm. Don't think there's really any reason to edge highlight a lot of this, but may as well. Yo, Fluffy Man! Is that a 69-month resub? Nice! Wait, it doesn't work on this mic. Nice! That's better. That's better. That's better. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Welcome back. A long, long time. It's been a long... No, that's way too thick. Holy shit. Trying to even see what I can... Okay, there's still a couple of areas that are somewhat visible. Okay. I think it's time to glue. Do we have a tiny little bit of paint over here? I kind of have to get it right the first time around though. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, here we go, Chad. This is always a bit of a sketchy part. Ooh, shit. Was that a squeaky? Was that a squeaky on the mic, or was it just in my headphones? Maybe that was only in my headphones. I hope that wasn't loud. Oh, shit. No. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know why that happened. I think I leaned down a little too far. Like I went full like goblin mode. I don't know why it does that sometimes, man. That sucks. I'm sorry. Don't mean to blast out your ears. Maybe I should set a limiter on my my OBS. Dang it. I wonder if I can set a limiter on my OBS somehow. I don't think it's gonna work though. I don't know why it happens. Okay, well, sorry about that. Hell fucking yeah, dude. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty sweet. We're gonna add some weathering, yep. Not today, but we will add some weathering for sure. I'll have to do a little bit more more highlighting on all of the metallics. Not a ton, but that's gonna be a relatively small amount of work. How can bro grab a burger? I don't think he can. I think tomorrow we'll, well, maybe not tomorrow, maybe next stream, I don't know. I want to finish, should I finish the metallics right now? I kind of feel like I can do it right now, actually. Because I have it out on my palette, and it's kind of a pain, because I need to clean water several times if I want to do it properly. You know what, I think I'll do a tiny little bit more painting. It's gonna maybe be like 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 15 minutes? Nah, we're not gonna paint stream all day, but it's gonna... If you're working with metallics, it gets a little bit messy. Cause like there's a lot of like metallic flakes and stuff in my water. And it just doesn't create a very, like the workflow is a little annoying when you have to do it multiple times. You kind of have to get up and switch water. Oh, this mini is not done yet, dude. We're still, there's quite a bit left, actually. I mean, the weathering should be reasonably quick. I haven't yet really decided what we're gonna be painting next. I was thinking maybe the big boy, but maybe I'll do something else. What's up, Brisick? Just relayering some of the coppery details, because some of them got a little bit, I don't know. Too silvery, I guess. A bit of a silver edge is not a bad idea, but... Do you have miniatures to paint already? No, I do have a couple that I can definitely go ahead and paint. A couple that I'm also very excited for painting, actually. I just want to be able to do a good job, you know. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of prep work. This project is already taking quite a long time. So I don't really know exactly if I want to do another really big one, but maybe. I mean, I don't really mind the big projects. It's fun. The White Skulls, the decals, I did those manually on there, but I didn't paint them on there manually. It's same for the 16 Roman numeral on his chest and the eye. So those are decal transfers. So they're like I mean, I did it for the very first time on this thing, but it's like a transfer sheet. Takes a little bit of time, kind of like you know, like those temporary tattoos as a kid. Similar system. Lowko painting an Imperator class Titan? Damn, those are really large. I don't know, dude. Hey, Venom!
For the
4
Emperor.
years! Yo! Tier 3 resub, casually. Thank you so much, man. That is very generous of you, thank you. I don't think that one really needs a highlight because it's out of the sun. The areas that are, like the sun is coming from the top, right? The light is coming from the top. So I guess it would make sense for the top facing areas and the front facing areas to be brighter than the rest. Same for these like pipes over here. These can definitely have a little bit of a brighter shine. Titans are very large, yes. Yeah, Titans are considered to be the largest things that are walking on ground in Warhammer. The Sons of Horus have Titans though. It is definitely a thing. It's like a walking fortress. Yeah, it's like a walking castle. Okay. I don't mind if the metallics are a little bit scratchy. I think it looks realistic. I did manage to get a little tiny splotch over here, it seems. I'll probably stipple that in with some red. Almost forgot about that. What's up, deck? No. Okay. Hey, Brusik, thank you for gifting a sub to the Numenor. Appreciate that. Okay. Okay, that's good. I want to do a little bit of Canoptic Alloy to finish off all of the copper details. This is like a brownish, very brightish silver. It's not quite silver. Oh, we definitely need to shake it more. Let's put it on the vibrator. Extra long coziness until the vibrator, games. Jeez. Gee, all right, chat. I'm glad you guys are such a big fan of my paint vibrator. Yeah, I like to sit on it. I mean, I like to use it for my paint. So this is just for a little edge highlight across all of the coppery details. How did I get fucking green on the inside over here? When did that happen? I also noticed that I have a tiny little bit of a spill over here of all of the green details. Sorry, this is gonna be lots of hair in the frame, I'm afraid. Is there lots of frame? Yeah, there's a lot. I couldn't really do that any other way. I had to go full nerd. There's a lot of hair. Is that gray hair? Absolutely, bro. Look at that. Fucking old. Practically ancient. That means you're growing wiser? Yeah, that's what old people tell themselves, dude. Old people like to lie to themselves as much as young people, I'm sure. Sure, Grandpa. Sure. You're so wise. Uh-huh, gotcha. Yeah, sure, Grandpa. Totally, Grandpa. Okay, I think the last thing I really need to do is add some of the brightest green highlights. So I'm gonna mix a tiny little bit of white into my highlight color to try and make a slightly brighter spot. And I will try and do like a tiny little highlight of those in some locations. I'll scoop up a little bit. We'll just mix in a small amount of white. Bring in a little bit more. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I'm dropping my pencils now, too. Or my brushes, rather. My hairy pencil. Hairy pencil, by the way, was my nickname. No. Hold up, no. Everything's falling apart. Like, on like the brightest rivets, you know? Like, we don't need a ton of this. But like the brightest edges. Not all the way across. But just like, if we're thinking about this thing from the top, some areas have to be a little bit brighter than others. Am I gonna stream on my birthday? Oh no, yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Absolutely. Tomorrow is my birthday. I will be streaming. My boss doesn't give me time off, dude. Happy 40th, Lowko? I don't look a day over 40. Thanks, man. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming. I'll go live at around noon, same time as today. So basically right now, minus 3.5 hours. I'll be here. You can come and hang out. Not streaming on Wednesday though. Wednesday I'm taking off. Lauren apparently got me something for my birthday. I don't know what it is, but we're doing something on Wednesday. Other than going to the hospital. I also need to go to the hospital on Wednesday, but another cat? No way, dude. She wouldn't do that. What if she would? Dude, that's how they get you, man. When you're interested in a litter of kittens and you make an appointment with the lady or the man or whoever who sells them, right? That's how they get you. That's how they get you, dude. As soon as you walk through the door, they know they got you. They just let the kittens manipulate you. How can you say no to something that little and cute? Do I get my nails done? Bro, I'm getting so many comments on my hands and my nails. But all of them are very nice. I don't get my nails done for these streams, no. But I'll take it. Thank you, man. Is it possible for me to mix in a tiny amount of black to make a darker copper? I kind of want to have I feel like the eye on the wiener over here is not very obvious. I think I may have gooped up the detail a little bit there. Is it a heretic dreadnought? No. This is a good guy dreadnought. I think we need to let this dry. Maybe I can try and paint that on there later. Okay, guys. I think that about sums up all of the things we really needed to do here for some of these brightest areas. Maybe I can do like a similar thing as well for the gray. We can like mix in. Actually, what about we just take this gray over here? Try to make a slightly... I need to clean my palette anyways, it's okay. We can make a miss. So this is a slightly brighter color than the base black. Highlight. These would be most visible. These would catch the most light. Okay, I think we'll let it dry. Didn't they rename to the Sons of Horus after they get corrupted? No. There is a small time period where the Sons of Horus are considered to be loyalists. Now it's a very small time period, but they technically went from Luna Wolves to Sons of Horus. And then eventually they became a little bit, I mean, it depends on your perspective, really, right? You could call it traitor, but they didn't consider themselves that. Okay, guys. I'm very glad to have this guy's arm glued on today. So here's the final look for now, at least. I think it's looking significantly nicer than at the beginning. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Next up is gonna be some weathering. Obviously, we're also gonna have to paint the base and a couple of other details there, but it's coming along. We're getting there. Gamers, gamers, gamers. Today is the 31st of October. It is a very spoopy day. I figured it is about time we go ahead and potentially mess up this miniature. I have spent many, many hours painting this bad boy so far, and it currently kind of looks like it's fresh off of the factory floor. Now that is a look. That is a way that a lot of folks make these things, but I don't want to make it like that. I want to add some weathering to it, and what that means is we're gonna be smudging up the perfectly green and nice gradiated coloring. I've got a little sponge over here that I'm planning on like dipping around the sides to create a little bit of a random variation all over the mini. Hopefully mostly.
Is now officially an adult in Germany.
Oh, nice.
Finally, I don't have to ask my mum to watch Lowko.
Oh, your mum is okay, Sventilator. She told me to. Sorry, no, sorry. Sorry, Sventilator. Sorry, thank you. Thank you very much. It was too easy. It was too easy. I do want to use some enamel paints as well. I have never used those before, but I don't think that's going to be today. Today we're going to do some stippling. Some stippling with a little sponge. That's the plan. And I'm a little concerned about this. I'm gonna make the sponge a little tinier, I think, a little bit smaller, because I'm afraid that this is gonna mess things up. But yeah, we're gonna have to go around and basically add little smudges here and there, and hopefully do a good job. So remember what it looks like. Yo, that's what we're doing today, Lazy Cat. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna add some gashes, some dirt, some grime, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna add some chips all over the mini. I figured the 31st of October was gonna be a perfect day for that. I'm gonna use some of this, which is a very dark brown. Should be good for dirt. We will add blood as well, yeah, but we'll start with this so far today. So from what I understand, the way you want to do this is you want to prepare this in a similar way as you would a dry brush. So I think you just want to grab a tiny little bit of paint onto a sponge, and then you kind of want to just keep stippling away on like a piece of paper like this until very, very little comes off. And I'll just go pretty extreme here for the first time around. And I guess we just give it a try. I guess I'll start at the bottom, because the bottom has to be quite... Like I would imagine that most of the dirt would automatically go over here. And we can obviously do multiple passes. So if it's not great the first time around, we can just do it again. I may have stippled off a little too much. But yeah, it's a little bit scary, dude. Not gonna lie, I've been spending quite a bit of hours, quite a bit of time here on trying to create a nice, clean dreadnought. Look at that. We got a giant smudge. Is that good? I don't know. I feel like this sponge might be a little bit too soft. I may have to look for something else. Or maybe I just need to hold it a little differently. Light a fire and sip your coffee. We have a bit of a cozy stream, yeah. At least for now. I will also try and use a brush for this a little bit later. At least that's the plan. StarCraft 2 laddering might be a little bit too scary, guys, even for Halloween. Not much is happening. Like, there's a little bit of dirt, but not a ton. Yeah, this is kind of the vibe we're going for. It's a little hard to see, I think, but we'll keep at it. We'll have to trust the process. Oh, I got a big smudge over here. A little too much, to be honest, but... Hey, thank you, Mr. Maps, for the 45. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this does feel a little wrong. Adding brown paint over something you've spent quite a bit of time on to try and make it tidy and clean. It does feel a little bit cursed. We want it especially near all of the ridges and edges and stuff, because I guess that is naturally where most of the grime would go, especially near the legs and the feet. Yeah, we have to trust the process, as always. So we got a little bit of dirt on the shoes. This is my first time doing this, by the way, with a sponge. I've never used a sponge for mini painting before.